Have you ever wondered why your pet bird seems restless or unhappy? A bird's environment plays a crucial role in their mental and physical well-being. Just as humans need stimulation to keep their minds sharp and bodies healthy, so do our feathered friends. Unfortunately, many pet birds are kept in environments that are far from stimulating, leading to a range of health and behavioral issues that can be distressing for both bird and owner. Imagine being confined in a room with nothing to do for days on end. You'd probably become bored, frustrated, and even depressed. Well, that's exactly how a bird might feel in a barren cage. This lack of stimulation can result in feather plucking, a self-mutilating behavior often associated with stress or boredom. It's a clear sign that something is amiss and that the bird needs more to do. Screaming is another common issue among pet birds, and it's often a cry for help. Birds are naturally vocal, but excessive screaming can indicate that a bird is feeling neglected or bored. It's their way of getting your attention and expressing their need for more stimulation. Aggressive behavior, too, can be a sign of an unsatisfactory environment. Birds may become territorial or lash out if they're feeling frustrated or confined. It's crucial to understand that these behaviors are not the bird being bad, but rather signals that their needs are not being met. Creating a stimulating environment for your pet bird involves more than just a spacious cage. It means providing them with a variety of toys and activities to keep their minds engaged, ensuring they have opportunities for social interaction and mimicking the challenges and experiences they would encounter in the wild. So the next time you see your pet bird acting out or seeming unhappy, consider the environment you're providing. Is it stimulating enough? Are you giving your bird the mental and physical challenges it needs to thrive? A stimulating environment is not just a luxury, but a necessity for your pet bird's overall well-being. So, what exactly is environmental enrichment and why is it so important? Well, environmental enrichment is a method that aims to enhance the quality of life of our pets by adjusting their surroundings to better suit their natural instincts and needs. For pet birds, this involves creating a living environment that provides them with plenty of opportunities for mental and physical stimulation. Imagine you're a bird. Your natural habitat is a diverse forest filled with trees to explore, insects to hunt, and other birds to interact with. Now, imagine being confined to a single tree with no other creatures around. Sounds boring, doesn't it? This is how many pet birds feel in a poorly enriched environment. A bird's mind is a fascinating thing. It's curious, dynamic, and always eager to explore. And just like us, they need to engage their senses and challenge their skills to stay happy and healthy. This is where environmental enrichment comes in. By mimicking the diverse stimuli found in their natural habitats, we can provide our feathered friends with the mental and physical challenges they crave. When a bird's environment is enriched, they are encouraged to display natural behaviors like foraging, playing, and problem-solving. This not only keeps them engaged and entertained, but also promotes their overall mental and physical health. An important part of environmental enrichment is reducing stress. Birds in an enriched environment are less likely to display signs of stress such as feather plucking or excessive screaming. This is because they're busy exploring, playing, and interacting with their environment, which leaves them with less time to develop harmful behaviors. Environmental enrichment is not a one-size-fits-all solution. What works for one bird may not work for another. It's about understanding your pet's individual needs, preferences, and natural behaviors, and creating an environment that caters to these. In essence, environmental enrichment is about creating a habitat that caters to your pet bird's natural instincts and needs. It's about making their cage more than just a cage, but a home where they can be their natural, vibrant selves. Now that we understand the concept, how can we apply environmental enrichment for our pet birds? To begin, let's discuss toys, a fantastic way to provide mental stimulation for our feathered friends. Puzzle toys, for instance, are an excellent choice. Birds are intelligent creatures after all, and they thrive on problem solving. A puzzle toy can be anything that requires a bit of thought to manipulate, like a treat hidden inside a box or a series of locks that need to be opened in a certain order. Such toys challenge their cognitive skills, keeping their minds sharp. Foraging toys are another great option. In the wild, birds spend a considerable amount of their day searching for food. Foraging toys recreate this experience by requiring the bird to work a little to get their meal. It could be as simple as a ball filled with treats that spill out as the bird rolls it around, or a more complex contraption that requires the bird to pull, prod or poke to get to the food. Chewing is also a natural behavior for birds. They love to chew on different materials, and it's good for their beak health too. Providing them with a variety of chewing materials like wood, paper or even soft plastic can keep them occupied for hours. But it's not just about having toys, it's also about rotating them. Just like us, birds can become bored if their environment remains static for too long. By regularly changing the toys in their cage, we can keep their environment fresh and stimulating. Another way to enrich their environment is through activities. Training sessions, for example, are a fun way to engage with your bird. They love to learn new tricks, and it's a great way for you to bond with your pet. In addition to toys and activities, remember to consider the layout of their cage. Create an environment with different levels and perches, and place toys in various locations to encourage exploration. Remember, the goal is to mimic the bird's natural environment as closely as possible. By providing them with a variety of toys and activities, we can ensure that their lives in our homes are just as mentally stimulating and physically engaging as they would be in the wild. Birds are social creatures. How does this fact influence their need for a stimulating environment? As we delve into this question, let's first acknowledge that birds, much like us, thrive on companionship. This camaraderie can come from their feathered friends or their human caretakers. In the wild, birds live in flocks, engaging in social activities that help them learn, grow, and stay mentally agile. When we bring them into our homes, we need to recreate this social structure to some extent to keep them mentally stimulated. Now, you might be wondering, how does social interaction provide mental stimulation? Well, birds, especially parrots, are incredibly intelligent creatures. They need constant engagement to keep their minds active. Social interactions, whether with humans or other birds, provide them with opportunities to learn and problem solve, keeping their cognitive abilities sharp. Moreover, social play is a fantastic stress reducer for birds. In the wild, birds spend a significant part of their day playing and interacting with their flock. This playtime is not just about fun, it's also a way for them to learn about their surroundings, develop skills and build relationships. When we engage our pet birds in social play, we help alleviate any potential stress or anxiety they might feel in their domestic environment. Promoting healthy behaviors is another crucial aspect of social interaction. Birds learn from each other. In a social setting, they can observe and mimic behaviors that contribute to their well-being. For instance, preening, an essential grooming habit, is often learned through social observation. Similarly, a bird that sees its human companion eating fruits and vegetables might be more inclined to try these healthy foods themselves. It's also worth noting that social interaction can curb unwanted behaviors in birds. A bored bird can become a destructive bird. Regular interaction and play can help channel their energy positively, reducing the chances of destructive behavior. In conclusion, social interactions bring a wealth of benefits for our avian companions. They provide mental stimulation, reduce stress, promote healthy behaviors, and can even deter unwanted behaviors. Never underestimate the power of social interaction in keeping your pet bird mentally stimulated and happy. Let's take a moment to recap what we've learned today about environmental enrichment for pet birds. Our feathered friends, much like us, thrive in environments that challenge their minds and bodies. A stimulating environment, therefore, is not merely a nice to have, but an absolute essential for their overall well-being. We delved into the concept of environmental enrichment, a strategy that enhances the quality of life for our avian companions by replicating the diverse conditions they would encounter in their natural habitats. This is achieved by introducing a variety of elements and activities that engage different aspects of their physical and cognitive faculties. We further explored the role of toys and activities in environmental enrichment. Toys aren't just playthings for our birds, but tools that stimulate their curiosity, encourage problem solving, and keep them physically active. From simple bells and ladders to intricate puzzle boxes, every toy serves a purpose. Activities too are vital. Foraging for food, for instance, not only keeps them entertained, but also mimics their natural behavior in the wild, providing a sense of familiarity and comfort. Then we spoke about the significance of social interactions. Birds are inherently social creatures, and their interactions with other birds or their human companions contribute immensely to their mental health. These interactions stimulate their social instincts, provide companionship, and prevent loneliness and boredom. In conclusion, environmental enrichment is not a one-size-fits-all strategy. It's about understanding your bird's unique needs and preferences and creating an environment that caters to these. It might seem like a daunting task at first, but with patience and creativity, it can be a rewarding journey that significantly enhances the quality of life for your pet bird. Remember, a happy bird is a healthy bird, and environmental enrichment is key to achieving this.